You know, I didn't think I'd be making a little video on this so soon, but they kind of came out with their response pretty quick. I guess it's all the hate it was receiving. I kind of understand why. But unfortunately, it doesn't get better. This is still going to be an ongoing thing. But for now, we'll only have cosmetics. Like weapon, armor skins, dyes, emotes. This is the battle pass, if you're wondering. They're still going forward with that, which I'm okay with. But we'll also be getting housing stuff, like pets, furniture, just things to go in your house. Pretty much anything to mess with your look visually. For now. They plan on, not really plan on, but I guess it's going to go by year. Until 2022. So 4 months, we are going to be booster free. They say they're going to be going by feedback, which really I hope that they don't ever add. They further go with, they want to help the newer people come in to the game with experience boosters where everybody's already max leveled, got what they wanted. But I still don't agree with boosters. Anything to affect your in-game play is that teeters on the fine line of pay to win. In my eyes, there's a very thin line when it comes to pay to win. It's like walking on a hair strand. It's a very tipsy-turvy style thing, which is very unfortunate. But I'm pretty sure everybody's already read through all this. I know I have. But honestly, I hope they just stick with this. Just this. See, I like the look. This is in-game. In-game. I don't like that crown and the hat. Is that 2 crowns? That's 2 crowns. I like this armor. This is probably, I wonder if this is heavy or medium. If I could change the color of this one, I'd probably like this one too. Not the hat on this one. Definitely not the hat on this one. This reminds me of Titan from Destiny. Minus the helmet. I'd probably go with this one, this chest piece. Although the frilly, maybe not. Maybe go with this chest piece mixed with this helmet. That's more in line what I would go with. Maybe. We'll see. Because there's probably going to be a lot more good looking sets in the game. Which shows that there's going to be different heavy armors. This is heavy. I don't know if this is heavy or medium. But these two definitely look heavy. Because of all the plate on them. This one looks like it'd be medium. No. Light. This one would be a medium. This is a store one. Never mind. That was just going to be visual. But they only... So far what they say in the store is they don't want the armors to look better, but more of a different style. So I guess that really falls on to a person by person basis, because for me this one definitely doesn't look better than in-game stuff. It's just going to be all in your taste in the end. But for now, we'll probably be back to this in 4 months' time, talking about boosters and everything back up. So it's very unfortunate that they still kind of plan on doing stuff at the earliest of 2020. This isn't necessarily an apology for them trying to put boosters in the game already. It's if they make mistakes on the line, down the line, is what they're saying in this one. Which is, I honestly would find it to be very much of a mistake. I really hope that they don't put anything game-changing or anything like that. Just quality of life. They already said they're not going to put anything mechanic-wise, boosting stats in the game. They don't want it to be pay to win that way. But like I always say, it's just a fine line. There's not much to go on With this one, this is kind of just going to be a short little video. Because I'm doing my best not to ramble. Because there's not much to even ramble on. But luckily they did bump up the Reset XP again recently. And now they're going to put it with both in-store and in-game at 4 months time. Which I still don't like. Because the people, the way I see it, is that putting stuff in the store to help the little guy catch up to the big guy. I said this in the last video, and I'll say it again. This wouldn't help the little guy catch up to the big guy, or the people who have more time. Because the people who have more time will probably also get these, so it'll be the exact same pace. And just rushing to the end game, or the quote-unquote end game, just to start getting all the good gear, do all the end game content. It's just not a good idea, because you just rush through the entirety of the game just to get to that, or the early game to get to the end game. And if you can't enjoy the early to mid game and only enjoy the end game, that is a terrible leveling experience. Terrible. So you want to improve your early to mid game and not just solely focus on end game, because end game will get burned through really fast if you ignore early and mid game. That's what I hope they understand later down the line. If they don't, people will just burn through the content. Because honestly, well, they're not putting it in game, but for now, luckily. But people would burn through the content, man. If they put boosters in, I guess you could say it would keep people in for a shorter amount of time. Because then it would just have a shelf life. Or it would just be on the shelf life. Where they pick it up, play a little bit, and they're decided. And for me, MMOs are games that you're supposed to just time sink. Hundreds, thousands maybe of hours just in the game, just to enjoy, just to do what you want to do. Like crafting, if you want to be like the head crafter in a town, if it's gonna be something like that. That's a train. You know what I mean? You want to be the best PvPer, you want to be the best crafter, you want to control and own the entirety of the island, or at least just hold your own territory, defend it. You're gonna have to be on time sync, and if you're bored until those times, you only get on at those times. I guess that's still a good thing, because you're still enjoying. What I'm getting at is the 4 months that will be in game should be the same time value as after 4 months. You know? You know what I mean? Well, anyways, I'm dragging on. There's not too much more to talk about. Besides, I guess, the cosmetics, the dyes. The cool thing with the dyes in this game, though, I will say this: you have to go collect the dyes. You just don't buy it outright and you got it. You just get the recipe so you can make it. Which I really want the black dye. I'm probably gonna get a battle pass, to be honest. If I like the stuff that's in it, I'll probably get it. Especially if I like the way the armors look, then yeah. Just to change up your look, especially the dyes. I'd probably get the dyes. That's the main thing I'd probably get from the stores. Housing stuff, I'll probably keep all from in-game, so I can show my accomplishments that way. Armors, it's a big iffy. Swords, weapon skins, that's also a big maybe. Depends on what they look like. Like for the battle axe, I'd probably get one because I don't like the double-headed axes. I just don't. I like the single head axes. That's just my thing. I was gonna say something else and just completely forgot. So we talked about housing, talked about emotes. I don't really care for emotes. I barely do them in games, period. Armor, maybe for me. Weapon, maybe. Dyes, yes. Emotes, no. Housing, most likely not. But honestly, I really do hope that they don't put boosters in the game. I really don't. That's gonna suck. But anyways, that's that's pretty much it. I covered everything I really wanted to cover. The dyes are going to be good, at least. It's just a recipe. But this is really concerning for me. This line right here. That's concerning. But we'll see, and we'll, I guess, talk about this again when it happens. But until the next video, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Be well. Oh, if you liked what I had to say, feel free to leave a like. If you don't, hit the dislike. But let me know what I could change, maybe about how I do videos and stuff like that. Just give me your take. I'm still learning and trying to get better at doing videos. If you guys have anything else to add, what you're gonna get or what you're not gonna get in store, if you just want to talk about it, let me know in the comment sections below. Gladly would like to talk about your thoughts. Anyways, as I was saying, have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. See you in the next video. Take care, be well, and stay safe.